Picture this. You're sitting on a staggering $11 billion fortune, owning multi-million-dollar estates, jet-setting in private planes, and unwinding in the most opulent hotels becomes just another day in the life. But what if, back home, your country is embroiled in turmoil, ravaged by conflict and despair, where the daily struggle for basic necessities is real? Tale twists spotlighting the Hamas leadership. Recently uncovered, their startling indulgence of an $11 getaway in Qatar, while thousands suffer and fall in the ongoing Palestinian conflict. In today's special feature, join us as we delve into the opulent lifestyles of the Hamas top brass in Qatar, unraveling the stark reality behind this mind-boggling fortune. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe to Billionaire Dynasty as we uncover the hidden extravagances of the ultra-rich, secrets you wouldn't believe existed. Breaking news from the international desk of Al Jazeera, the prominent Arab news outlet. Top executives of Hamas reportedly hold a colossal $11 billion in foreign assets. Now, let's break down these numbers. Marzouk is said to be worth $4 billion. Haniyeh at $3 billion. Yahya Sinwar, listed on Israel's military hit list, reportedly sits on $2.2 billion. The military leader of the Ezzedine Al-Qassam brigades, a hefty $1 billion. But wait, there's more. Khaled Mashal, a notable Hamas leader, is estimated globally to have a fortune of $2.6 billion. However, Arab commentators suggest it could be significantly higher, ranging from $2 to $5 billion invested in banks across Egypt and the Persian Gulf, plus several real estate projects in Gulf countries. And let's not forget Iman Taha, another affluent Hamas official. Not at the top tier of the organization, but he recently built a $1 million home right in the heart of Gaza. The lavish life of Ismail Haniyeh. A tale of extravagance and controversy surrounds Ismail Haniyeh, a figure deeply enmeshed in the complex narrative of Hamas. Once a secretary to Yassin, the founder of Hamas, Haniyeh ascended to leadership following a pivotal event in 2004. He assumed the role of prime minister under President Abba of Palestine. The New York Post reveals a life of luxury, with Haniyeh alongside Musa Abu Marzouk and Khaled Mashal, partaking in the elite circles of Qatar. Picture this: private jets, opulent hotels, and lavish villas are their playgrounds. The leaders even made their presence felt at the grand stage of the 2022 World Cup. Now, whispers in the corridors of power suggest the Four Seasons Hotel in Doha, Qatar, as a possible hub of Hamas leadership activities. Here, Mashal reportedly orchestrated a press conference in 2015, planning an offensive against Israel from the comfort of a ballroom costing $900 per night. The Israeli embassy in the US has recently shared social media posts showing Haniyeh with his sons living the high life in the luxury hotels of Qatar and Turkey. Mars Haniyeh, dubbed the real estate fathers of Gaza, has amassed a portfolio of villas and skyscrapers. Reports from Ilaf, a Saudi Arabian website, indicate that Mayaz and Haniyeh hold Turkish passports, facilitating their travels and real estate investments in Turkey. While Haniyeh enjoys properties valued at millions, a significant portion of Gaza's 2.1 million population struggles in poverty, with daily losses estimated at $16 million USD. Further stirring the pot, Rose Al Yusuf, an Egyptian magazine, reports that in 2010, Haniyeh spent $4 million on a beachfront property in Gaza, registered under his son-in-law's name. Since then, his real estate empire in Gaza, registered under various family members, includes homes in affluent areas, each valued at least $1 million USD. A stark contrast to the poverty-stricken streets of Gaza, where unemployment is rampant and the average GDP per capita was around $5,600 in 2021. But the story doesn't end there. Ilaf also reports that Haniyeh's sons, including Malaz, indulge in lavish parties, expensive alcohol, and time in nightclubs with women not their wives, while owning generators in a region often plagued by power shortages. In a shocking turn, a video emerged showing Ismail Haniyeh in a luxurious office in Qatar's capital Doha, witnessing a violent attack on Israel, broadcasted on Al Jazeera and reportedly expressing gratitude for the assault that claimed over 1,300 lives, including civilians. The origin of these mass fortunes. It's 1995 and the US government arrested Marzouk, a top Hamas executive, on charges of supporting terrorism. After a 2-year stint in prison, he's expelled without trial, already a millionaire. The story whispers of close ties to power, the only plausible reason for such an easy escape from justice. For years, Hamas leaders have profited from the desperation of Gaza's people. Colonel Dr. Moshe Alad, with 3 decades of high-level experience in the territories, explains the fund's dual origins, legacies of the deceased, charitable funds and zakah contributions, a pillar of Islam. These funds primarily flow from Syria, Saudi Arabia, Iran and Qatar. Mashal's portion reportedly stems from a Syria fund dedicated to Hamas. Controlling every aspect while residing in Damascus, he allegedly transferred billions to himself and others upon departure. It's believed that Hamas holds assets worth 1.5 to 2.5 billion USD in Syria alone. Last week, Haniyeh supposedly visited Iran, meeting Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, a longtime backer of Hamas. Reports from a Washington, DC-based non-profit policy research organization claim Qatar annually funnels $120 to $480 million to Hamas. Iran and Qatar aren't the only nations under the spotlight. The group has reportedly received nearly 400 million USD over 2 years from the United Nations, an organization that does not recognize Hamas as a terrorist entity. Moreover, the Hamas billionaires profit from controlling money pipelines in the Gaza Strip, where smuggling markets thrive. Senior Hamas leaders impose a 25% tax and a $2,000 fee on each vehicle passing through tunnels. Hundreds of tunnels stretch from Egypt to Gaza. From June 2007 to 2010, $800 million in cash transactions flowed through these subterranean passages. Hamas also taxes traders in Gaza on everything from vegetable boxes to luxury cars, lining the pockets of the top brass. In a twist, Gaza operates a system of phantom employment for Hamas, ostensibly to garner paychecks from abroad. Recently, hundreds of fictitious names of soldiers and officials purportedly belonging to Hamas were discovered. The mastermind behind all the plans. In a dramatic turn of events, Ismail Haniyeh found himself in Israeli custody. But instead of a swift execution, Israel had other plans. They sought to extract the dark secrets behind Hamas terror attacks. And that's when the plot thickens. During an interview with Egyptian TV, Hamas leader Mashal made an inadvertent revelation. He hinted at a colossal figure orchestrating the strings behind Hamas. Meanwhile, a digital anomaly occurred. Baidu, China's largest search engine, closely monitored by the China Communist Party, mysteriously erased Israel from its Middle Eastern maps. Founded in 2000 by Robin Lee and Eric Xu, Baidu is the world's second largest search engine, with a market cap peaking at $99 billion, dominating 76.5% of China's search market. But Baidu wasn't alone in this digital vanishing act. Alibaba Map, also known as AMAP, owned by the Alibaba Group, one of the world's largest retailers and e-commerce giants with a global brand value of 10 billion USD, followed suit. Despite the ongoing rivalry between Baidu and Alibaba, this incident hinted at a potential unified force behind these tech giants and Hamas. The situation has not only raised eyebrows in China, but also caught the attention of US politicians. And here's the million-dollar question. Could the mastermind behind all this be none other than Xi Jinping, the president of the People's Republic of China? It's a question that's stirring conversations globally. We're eager to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment, and let's see how this mystery unfolds in the future. In today's revealing expose, a startling contrast in the Arab world, from King Abdullah II of Jordan to Abdel Fattah el-Sisi of Egypt, and now the prominent figures of Hamas. It's a tale of indifference, a stark disregard for the plight of the Palestinian people, a narrative echoed across many Arab leaderships. This revelation isn't just a political earthquake. It sheds light on a bitter reality. While the people of Palestine endure the agony and loss from a prolonged conflict, their leaders live lives of luxury, completely detached from the hardships their citizens face. This story is not just a stain on the history of Hamas. It's a testament to a profound disconnect between the leaders and the people in the region. The situation raises serious questions about the origins of this immense wealth and how it's been utilized. Is it for political and social purposes, or merely to serve the personal interests of a select few? To many, it's a heart-wrenching evidence of power abuse and a betrayal of public trust. No. As we await the unfolding of this conflict, let's pray for the innocent people of Gaza. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Billionaires Dynasty for more intriguing stories.